Hello, viewers out there. You're welcome to Sports Orbit. My name is Afa Cho. Salif Usman is also in the studio with me. Welcome to Sports Orbit.
Thank you, Ashu.
This episode will begin straight from the NPFL, where the chairman of the Nigerian Premier Football League, Honorable Benga Elegbeleye, has expressed delight over the number of away wins and draws recorded so far in the 2024-2025 NPFL season. After the former lawmaker said the new season has started with amazing results that will move the country's football forward. After the two matches played on Saturday in the match day 4, a total of 10 away wins have been recorded with 11 away draws before the start of yesterday's games of match of on match day 1. Eyimba defeated Heartland 3-1 away. Remo Stars stunned El Kanemi Warriors 2-0 in Maiduguri, while Tornadoes also picked Kwara United 2-1 in Lorin. Of course, Rangers also defeated Ikoro United in Lagos in an away win, while Remo Stars again recorded another 2-0 win in Kano. And the whole list go on. But just thinking aloud, is this something that calls for celebration?
Yeah, it's called for a celebration that we are in a different nation, different from we are in a different planet, different from other nations of the world. If not, there's no big deal if if are coming to celebrate that. Thank God, people are club are now winning in the way we. But I agree with him, and I also give him a thumbs up that he's trying to say that at least they have normalized the league, and now people can play at them. Unlike before. Before now, once a club is playing at home, we are sure of the way the result is going. You don't even need to predict where the result is going. We are sure that the home team is going to win. But to me, if there's anything to do, well, as I said, the league board, let in fairness to them, they deserve commendation for ensure fairness in the league, and the referee can now go away and officiate clearly. It's going to show the level of fairness this Elegbeleye administration have played. Why I say so is because before now, the referee indemnity always comes from the home team. But when there's this saying that he who pay the tune of the music. So, and you can't expect the club who pay the whole thing who pay your transport, pay your hotel, everything to go against them. You must give them some favorable advantage. But now, since the coming of this current led NPFL, I'm not trying to seek to praise them, but when people have done well, you have to see it and commend them for that effort. Since they come up, there's a contract that they have with the GT. A private organizations have taken over the payment of the referee. Even the Elegbeleye himself and his team don't even know how the referee collected their money. As far as you are posted for go and play, they send a link to the private organization, and before you read the end of the match, you are allowed everything has the entire company. So the referee can even go to the event of the match without the home team know where he arrived and where whose club he's lodged. That has given some measures of the confidence for the referee to go to the field and do his job on a fair basis. So in that tomorrow, I give them kudos.
All right, let's move on now to look at some NPFL results of matches played at the weekend. We have that, of course, like we said earlier, National United 2-1 over Ikorodu City, while Niger Tornadoes and Benin Insurance played a 1-1 draw. El Kanemi Warriors 2-2 against Plateau United, while Abia Warriors defeated Kano Pillars once away in that one. Akwa United lost 2-1 to Sunshine Stars, while Rivers United defeated Eyimba 2-0. Bayelsa United all 1-1 draw with Kwara United, while Katsina United 3-0 over Lobby Stars. Especially talking about Lobby Stars, since the governor decided to reject the board, seems like Dominic is no longer there and things are no longer going well for Lobby Stars.
Well, in as much as this sound funny, Dominic Ayoba, it's like he had this magic.
Exactly.
The moment it's off,
yes.
The moment it's off, you begin to see that Lobby has begin to sing.
Exactly.
And the moment they bring him come back, that the only one that have the magic point how to sustain the blind. And if care is not taken, Lobby start going to relegation.
Exactly.
God forbid that. God, but the way they may go into relegation. It's like Dominic Ayoba, he always put that he's not there. Dominic Ayoba cannot function. But if the governors is sincere, You don't just remove the club.
Exactly.
And hand over to the sport council.
And one thing on a serious note, the governor, all this is because of politics.
Yes.
Because since the governor came in, anything associated with the last administration, he has found a way of dismantling it. And we keep talking about these things. These things, politicians take these things into sports. Now, Lobby Stars, just like you said, if care is not taken, will be relegated. Because you took it off tested hands who have been in the system before. Dominic Yofa, give it to him, ex-international, ex-player. So he knows how to run the club. But give it to a sports council who run all sports, not just football. It is beginning to, and it's telling on the team.
It's already telling on the team. And at the same time, I don't have issues. Governor Kayode is not the only person in the Benue. He's not the only person in the Benue. And at the same time, Governor Elegbeleye has also stayed, he has also overstayed his welcome as far as lobby issue is concerned. But there are some still experienced people in the lobby, in the Benue State who are so I still know who are versatile on how to manage the club management. So if you take it from the lobby, recruited an expertise who know how to run the football league and hand over to him, not just bring the club under a sport council, a sport council that has least budget. That can they move sponsor athletes to the how many number of I can't know how many number of athletes they send to the just ended youth game. So you hand over such a club and you know how the administration operates. The civil servant how they operate. For instance, now if you now give a lobby stand on a daily basis, you require them to spend about not less than 5 million to travel within the week. And if you now hand over such a money to a civil servant to preside over it, civil servant at the sport council level, in what your guess is as good as mine. So and we are beginning to see the results. So for the alliance, you need to have a rethink about the management of lobby staff, because if by the adventure lobby start going to relegation, it will spell dim for his administration, particularly a governor that is sitting on his first tenure.
Exactly. Okay, let's move away from football to some rugby news, where World Rugby in collaboration with the Nigerian Rugby Football Federation have perfected plans to host a specialized seminar on coaching, medical care and match officiating in Abuja. The event, which aims to strengthen the technical and administrative aspects of rugby in Nigeria, will run from the 1st October, that's tomorrow, to the 5th, and will bring together key stakeholders and educators from the World Rugby and Rugby Africa. Well, good one for Nigeria. Gradually, country is making some inroads when it comes to rugby.
You are absolutely correct. Since the coming of Dr. Are as the president of the Rugby Federations, I think the rugby sport in Nigeria is not rugby sport in Nigeria is no longer the same as it used to be. Now we are beginning to make inroads, beginning to make prominence to this. Like even not by a whisker would have even qualified for the last Olympic, which is I think some appreciable progress has been made in the game of rugby. Now we're having a world body coming on to coaching and at the same time medical say on how to strengthen the development of rugby. To me, this is a good development and a more kudos to Dr. Elegbeleye. No doubt about it, Dr. Elegbeleye has moved the game of rugby from one level to the next level himself.
First down to cricket, just talking about the under-19 women's cricket team make history as they qualified for they booked a ticket to the 2025 ICC Under-19 World Cup in Malaysia after dominating Africa qualifying tournament in Kigali. Also, just like rugby, cricket also another game sport that seems to have really grown in Nigeria in recent years. Now we even have the Under-19 beginning to even dominate the game in Africa and capping it up with a World Cup.
Yes, I'm so excited about this development. Congratulations to Nigeria Cricket League. That's a fantastic improvement. And if you look at the way the women beating a country like Tanzania, a non-cricket playing nation like Zimbabwe, and then for them to pick a short ticket from the African to go and represent Nigeria in the World Cup, in the ICC World Cup in Malaysia, to me is not a small feat. Nigeria need to celebrate this. We have said severally on this studio, the progress has been made in the game of cricket. See, first it started from Emeka Onyama as the president of the federation. Emeka Onyama from SN made some progress. Then the Emeka successor Yaya Okwanya came in, make some progress, and now the current president Akwata has taken it to the next level, to the highest pedestal that we are now beginning to see as one of the cricket playing nations in the world. Kudos to the current board led by Akwata Oyi for the progress have made, and the winning qualifying for a world ticket is not a small feat. Now we are beginning to, in terms of the world, ICC are now beginning to see Nigeria as one of the countries that is making fast progress in the development of cricket, and that's kind of automatically that credit has already tell by this qualification for the World Cup.
Yeah. All right, let's go to some matters now, really legal matters, where an NFF official, that's the director of competition, Mr. David, has taken the sports editor of online news, sports paper Best Choice, Amateur, go to the appeal court over a defamation suit which she lost at the FCT High Court. Recall that Mr. David on June 25th lost her defamation suit against Mr. Agbo at the FCT High Court sitting in Metama, and now she has decided to appeal. But this matter has lingered for a while now, and just like we said in this statement, that looks like there's more to it. Yeah, because I'm surprised. I thought after she lost, this matter will be done with. Exactly.
So even me, when I saw it, I was so disappointed. So why should Mr. like they say, who is sponsoring or who is encouraging Mr. Root to take this long legal battle with the journalists? Mr. Root should know that he has a future in sport. He still has a future in the game.
Yeah.
He was an official. He was as an official of the NPFL, but he was the head of women football. Now he's the head of the competition in NFL.
Yeah.
Even whatever that damage report, if they say I thought there's a damage report, the journalist has to report about not the problem in the women football. And for that, it has not affected your job. You are progressing.
Yeah.
You should have to take a culture that you can't fight a journalist and accept other journalists to keep quiet. He should, to me, in my view, he's shooting herself at the leg. And if he's trying to say that he's trying to use it to feel that he's trying to intimidate the young man, or he's trying to intimidate the journalist, I think he has to be very careful the way he's taking this long battle with the young man. He went to the appeal court. The young man suffered for almost 3 years to get himself to get the information in the appeal court. Now in the lower court, the case linger for almost 4 years in the federal high court. Federal high court. Now we want to appeal that case. After we decided to allow the matter to die quietly. Nobody will remember the content of the story again. He did the story. In my view, if you feel it's injurious to you, it didn't have any negative effect on you as a person.
Exactly.
But yet you are still dragging a young man, an innocent young man, who is honestly, I'm totally disturbed why he wanted to continue this legal battle with the young man. Well, it's his right. He has a right. We are not saying it's his right to if you feel that you didn't get justice at your place, he has his right to appeal.
Sure. Exactly. All right. To other matters now, where the Taiwo Awoni Foundation has donated jerseys to Korakiris, the club. This in fulfillment of his desire to give back to the community of which he grew up in. Of course, Tolu Awoni grew up in Ilorin, Kwara State, and of course, a nice gesture coming in from the player through his foundation.
Yeah, good combination from Taiwo Awoni. It's better to always remember where you're coming from and so that support the young one to also grow up and to take to follow your footsteps. So congratulations, we commend him for that good effort.
Let's go to some European football now, where Icardi's partnership with Victor Osimhen is a thing of joy for the player. Recall that in their last league match, although after he put up 2 beautiful goals, ended up Icardi scored 1, but it was a 3-3 draw. Ended against Kasim Pasa. I watched that game. Nice game it was, but disappointing that they had to end it in 3-3. But nice performance from Osimhen in that one.
Yes, I'm most excited. Nice performance from Osimhen, and say yes, this is his 4th match as played, and there's always this high hope that he came in. People started bagging him, although in the previous
but he did three assists.
Not that he was so quiet on the pitch. He provided the goal, but there's always this joy that we are doing that scored the goal, and then definitely he has breaking that goal drought, and he has 3 assists and 2 goals after 4 matches. So it's good, and that has also given added morale to go for not mind the final end of the result, but the fact that yes, he has begun to show himself on the pitch.
I think Kasim Pasa, I don't know. Omeru, I think still.
Omeru, yes,
he came in later in that game.
On the losing side. No, sorry. He played in that game.
All right, down to the FIFA World Club Cup, where 12 stadiums have been confirmed by FIFA to host the FIFA Club World Cup in 2025. That's in the United States. This tournament, which takes off on 15th of June 2025, we have all roads leading to the MetLife Stadium in New York, Jersey for the final just over a year before the venue stages the World Cup. I think not a bad one. This will be like a test running of the stadiums for the World Cup. Yeah, exactly. Okay, that's a nice one. Okay, down to other news now. Antoine Griezmann has finally quit the French national team after 10 years with the team. The player announced on Monday. Griezmann was a part of France side which reached three major finals, losing the Euro 2016 final on home soil and winning the 2018 World Cup, and also reaching the 2022 World Cup final, as well as the winning 2021 UEFA Nations League. I mean, what a career he's had with the France national team, if you ask me. One of I think from that they are set now. I think he's okay. Giroud too just retired, so I think he's still the only one from that generation.
Giroud too still retire. Pogba unceremonially push aside.
Exactly.
N'Golo Kante come back again.
Exactly.
So there are still few others, even Dembele is still part of that team. So there are very few.
You still consider Dembele more like the younger generation.
But the one thing about the Griezmann is that even though yes, he pay almost 1 decade with the national team, but I see this is retirement as a premature in the sense that if you recall, there's a story of him here where he criticized the tactical know-how of the shell. So and if you Griezmann for his 10 years with the national team player, he only play under one coach, which is the shell. It's the same coach that give you a debut on the national team 2014 for about 10 years ago. You begin to criticize that same coach that his technical, he didn't no longer understand his technical know-how in the game. That his technical indeficiency caused them the Europe title in Germany. You don't question trust a coach who have stayed for a very long, at the same time who has also a result to prove for his stay. For France FA, for allow him to stay on that job for a long time. No, and Eder Election has proved himself. He has not got anything. There's no anything apart from maybe probably Euro 2020 in England, playing 2021, win England prematurely exists before the quarterfinal or at that quarterfinal. I can't really say. But in the last year, they always reach the final of the competition.
Exactly. I mean, so playing back-to-back World Cup final is not.
And then the final of the last year, it also look. So why would you begin to criticize the tactical know-how about that coach because we are no longer playing? It's a tactical play that is now discovered that you are no longer fit, and it's when you are good, you are always on the first team. But when you're not fit at the you are no longer who you are. You don't expect him to pray just to pacify you or give you a favor at the end of other players who are more fitter than you.
All right, let's go to the EPL. Of course, interesting matches. We saw some teams moving up the table while not good outing for some teams. Of course, for United and Ten Hag again wasn't a sweet one as they lost once again to Tottenham, this time at Old Trafford 3-0. It was in that one, and of course more and more pressure on Ten Hag this time around, who even after that match in his post-conference still sounding confident, but clearly I think it's time the United board clearly look at the role of Ten Hag as United coach, because if you look at United squad, United has a fantastic squad. If you ask me, you can see this man who came to Chelsea. In fact, nobody expected Maresca to perform.
Yes,
but look how Chelsea are playing. Teams who Man U are struggling, Chelsea are dispatching them very, very easily. So clearly now everybody has seen that. Look at United. It's not even a question of players; it's a question of tactics. So I think Ten Hag, he has run out of excuses. He can't simply do this job.
Obviously, I was a bit disappointed. I was a bit surprised how the United management was able to renew his contract to allow him to stay.
No, definitely, it was the FA Cup.
For the FA Cup for them to, if you look at the last season, United struggled all through. There's no doubt about it. But coming to win FA Cup, I feel the FA Cup was not enough to justify the Hag staying on that job, and he has begun to prove it again.
Exactly.
He has begun to prove it again. And if you're coming to this, just like you say, if you expect between Chelsea and Man U, if you expect any team to struggle in this season, it will be Chelsea.
Exactly.
Because we look at the Man U that was already after the FA Cup, United have begun to get it. Because towards the ending of the league, you begin to get the result, and that you are beginning to get a perfect strategy. But we expected Chelsea, who even change a coach to have an issue.
Exactly.
But you can see that Maresca has been doing well, fantastically doing. They are third on the table, and United is strongly. I didn't expect.
And look, some quality signing.
Some quality signing, and even the player that some vital player who wanted to go, we were able to convince them that
exactly.
the captain of the team committed to, and even the red card to the captain yesterday, I was a bit surprised about that red card. But even with that red card, it's not justified because just now with the red card from the first half and against the Manchester United, and still struggle to hold on to the league. So even though you can't win the match against the Tottenham at your own home with a 10-man rundown, you should be able to hold it down there.
Yeah.
But then obviously, if Man U don't deserve this kind of performance
at all,
so Man U must, the management of Man U need to sit down around the ball to ask themselves the right questions. Since the edges of Alex Ferguson, why Chelsea Man U has failed to get the right replacement to bring Man U to what it used to be.
Because I mean, okay, even look at the new manager at Liverpool. People are told, okay, maybe Liverpool may struggle.
After the
you know, but Liverpool is like nothing changed.
Yeah, they have
exactly. You know, so for Ten Hag clearly looks like he can't do
and
this job.
And he's the team dodge man.
Yeah, exactly. Let's look at other matches in the EPL, of course, as they went down during the weekend. Of course, it was Newcastle United.
The one that hit my belly pass.
Exactly, with Man City 1-1 in that one. Arsenal 2, you know, had to take 2 late goals for them to, gain all 3 points over Leicester. Brentford, West Ham 1-1 it was. Then for Chelsea, also a bit of a scare against Brighton, but Chelsea came back strong with Cole Palmer making history, scoring 4 goals all in the first half. Then Everton seemed like they are bouncing back gradually, 2-1 over Crystal Palace. Same Palace who United also struggled against last weekend. Nottingham Forest, not too good for them. Yeah, Fulham defeating them while Liverpool 2-1 away at Wolves.
I think Fulham need to be watched out for this season. They're getting fantastic results, playing away and winning away. And at the same time, they just like I said earlier, the match that suits me most is Newcastle Man City. The fact that Newcastle was able to hold on to their own and get a draw against Man City is fantastic. And Arsenal have to thank God that they escaped. Leicester, if you look at Leicester this season, Leicester has not been too fantastic. But the thing that came to that, Arsenal take a too quick early goal. I hope that the match will be over, but to surprise, they came and equalized the goal, and they take the last 2 minutes from Saka and to get all the response. If Arsenal have drawn that match at the end of the day, it would have been disaster for Arsenal. But thank God they were able to show their club and get the result get a point from. I think they made all the 3 points from that match.
Of course, a quick look at the table. Of course, Liverpool on top with 15 points. While of course City, Arsenal, same points, but the goal different. City, while Chelsea on 13 points. You know, clearly Chelsea early in the season showing signs that look, I think they are
better goal than Arsenal.
Exactly.
Same equal goal with Man City.
Exactly. You know, Aston Villa 13th position, while Fulham, 6th position. Yeah, exactly. You know, so
where is Man U?
Of course, 11th or 12th, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, 12 it is. 7 points. It is
7 points out of 18 points.
Yeah, exactly. You know, well, it might still sell this, but for me, I think
it's still early.
But the earlier man
you need to show the sign of early.
Exactly. But I think the earlier the board does something about Ten Hag, the better, because it shouldn't be when it becomes too late that you now decide to make a change.
If you look at on top of the table, I think Liverpool need to be watched out for this. And the contest in the Premier League this season is going to take a different dimension.
No, very well.
The way it is now,
because even City are not firing on all cylinders. Initially they started very well, but now they are beginning to stumble.
Pep Guardiola was crying about the loss of Rodri. That he need to find a replacement for Rodri. And you know that Rodri missing from their defensive midfield is already costing the team seriously.
And even the statistics show that in 50 matches Rodri played, Man City have never lost. Exactly. And all matches they 7
matches where he no played,
they lost. Exactly. So you see how important. The player is. And that's why he's in the top running even for the Ballon for the Ballon d'Or this season. All right, that's that. So today's episode of Sports Orbit. Of course, we'll be back during the week with another exciting edition of the program. Thank you for being in studio to this edition of Sports Orbit.
Thank you, Ashu.
Until we come your way again, do have a wonderful time. My name is Afa Achua, and it's bye for now.
Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last word.